Firefist back is here to bring you guys yet another live reaction. This is going to be my live reaction to One Piece, episode 771. I got it loaded. Basically, I skipped ahead to the part where the credits, or the... not the credits, like the episode recap from last week would be. Luffy's just saying, I'm going to become the king of the pirates. And here we are. So we see Raizo. Luffy and the others arrive at Zou, an island where their new adventure will take place. This enormous island, which is as huge as the clouds, is, as its name suggests, a Zou elephant that has been alive for a millennium. What was hidden in the giant whale tree? That red stone is called a road poneglyph. The Kozuki family? Were they the ones who made all those poneglyphs in the world? And Kinemon crying. Oden-sama was executed by the Shogun of the land of Wano and the pirate Kaido. By Kaido? Why was your master executed? You guys have been captured and targeted because of that, haven't you? Yes, you're right. You could say it's a cardinal sin. The previous daimyo, Kozuki Oden-sama, traveled to the last island Rafto with the king of the pirates, Goldie Roger, and witnessed the secret of the world. I can't wait. Momonosuke's father went to Rafto with Gold Roger. A vow between two men, Luffy and Kozuki Momonosuke. And we hear Momonosuke crying as we see the crest of the Kozuki family. Then we shoot to Momonosuke crying. Was your father one of the Pirate King's crew? Momo's father was? Momonosuke-sama. I'm asking you, Momo, Luffy. That is right. He witnessed the secret of the world, probably with Rayleigh-san too. And yes, we know, flashback to Rayleigh, we learn the entirety of history. And then Robin turns to look at the road poneglyph, the entirety of history. Even the 100-year void. And then we see the letters come off the screen of the poneglyph and are going in a circle. And then we see the 4 road poneglyphs. The 100-year void. It's a century-long gap in the history of the world. After the mysterious dark period, they say the world government was established. And we see the Gorosei there. Since then, they have been ruling the world for 8 centuries. The world government strictly prohibits searching for the truth about the 100-year void. What happened in that century is said to be revealed by reading the poneglyphs. In the past, in Ohara, the Holy Land of Archaeology, where Robin is from, Professor Clover was studying the poneglyphs to unearth the secret of the 100-year void. And then we see him getting shot. But he was wiped off the face of the earth along with all the Ohara people. And we see Spandam's father press the button, the buster call. Everything that relates to the 100-year void, including that and smothered by the world government. That went way too fast. Why do they want to keep a tight lid on the history of the 100-year void? Even those who know about the secret kept their mouths closed. I see. In order to get the secret of the world out of you retainers, Doflamingo and Caesar, who were tied to Kaido, were trying to catch you guys. That's right. So do you guys know the secret of the world? Well, actually we don't know it. Odin-sama didn't want to burden us with the secret. We don't know anything. Yes, but even if we knew it, we wouldn't tell anybody. Whether we know or not, we'll keep being hunted. If so, the only option we have is to fight. And Luffy just looks at Momonosuke. That's right. Although we are defeated soldiers, we accept our disgrace and survive to this day for one reason. Just because of Odin-sama's words that are etched in our minds. Those words are the reason we live. The same here. But what are those words? The words he left behind were just one phrase. Then they all look up at the crest of the Kozuki family. Open up the land of Wano! And we see all 5 of them there. Raizo, Kanjuro, and everybody. What do you mean by open up? The land of Wano is closed off to the world, which means no one's allowed to leave the country or enter from the outside. But if they open up, that means they'll interact with other countries. It's a pity that, although we should have been shields for our master Odin-sama, we were saved by him instead, and we brought shame to ourselves. What we have to do now is to put our lives on the line and avenge our master. We need to kill the shogun who stole the land of Wano and open up the closed country to the world. That's our wish. The land of Wano is almost entirely under the control of the shogun and Kaido, who've joined forces. Our friends are trying to muster descendants right now, but they are still vastly outnumbered by the enemy's great army. There's no chance to win. So that's what happened. That's what's happening there. Momo-chan. Luffy just puts his hand there. As Nami went to go walk over to Momo. But we have to win. Thus, to look for someone who will fight with us, we set out to the sea. First, we were heading for Zou. Because to fight against the beast pirates, we surely needed the help of Minks, our closest allies. Yes, the Kozuki clan and the Minks have a special bond from way back, which means whatever happens, we'll share the same fate. More than anything, the dog and I, Odin-sama's direct retainers. Ever since the day Raizo arrived here, all of our warriors were prepared. But when we actually fought, it turned out like this against Jack's unit, which was just a part of Kaido's army. How disappointing. What a shame. Hey, but that's because they used that dirty weapon. No one could have expected they'd use the poison gas. If there were a judge to call foul and we'd win, maybe that would work. But no matter how dirty they play, this is our country. We should have won. But we won't let it happen again. We won't repeat the same failure. We have an ace up our sleeves too. If we fight again, we'll show them the true power of the Mink tribe. The true power? Yes, we're not going to just back down. Then take your injury more seriously. Otherwise, you won't be able to exercise that true power. I know. No drinking until you're fully recovered. That's boring. No baths either. I know. Tanjiro and Kinemon look at each other. Then Kinemon and Raizo look at each other and they bow. Now we have a favor to ask Luffy Dono. And you too, Law Dono. I know it's presumptuous of me to ask you a favor after you saved my life, but I've been impressed by how strong you guys are. Since we are fated to share the same purpose, will you help us fight to kill the Shogun of the land of Wano and Emperor Kaido? Please, I'm begging you, Luffy Dono. I'm begging you too. Oh yes, who can ask for more? Those samurai and the minks, they'll be a big help for us too. We were gonna fight Kaido sooner or later. We gotta jump at this chance. They even have a ninja, Luffy. Do 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 do. And everybody's just looking at Luffy. Please help us. I refuse. Halfway point with Zoro's wanted poster. Here we go. Do 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 do. It is Nami. Oh, what? What did you just say? I refuse. Why? We've been traveling together. Luffy Dono. I refuse. Don't! Tell me you're kidding. Why can't you get it? Think about it. We have to join hands. Are you out of your mind? Just a moment. Forget about what he said. We'll teach him a lesson. Stop. Luffy, think again. This will make you less of a man. Wait. I think Luffy has a point there. Nami? I'm gonna go. Negotiate! That's not it! No! She's got berries in her eyes. In Luffy's face. He's just looking up. Are you just a figurehead, Momo? Cut it out. He's only a child. You say it. I thought you were an important person. You're a leader of these great men, aren't you? Are you just gonna cry? And now he stops wiping away his tears and looks up at Luffy. Luffy's just giving him that epic Luffy eyes. How could you make him cry like that? Don't be harsh to an 8-year-old and Nami's just slapping him. Luffy-san, generally, heirs don't necessarily stand on their feet until they're fully grown. If adults assist them properly... And there goes Momo. He's walking. Oh, Momonosuke-san. And he's just walking. Momonosuke-sama. Yes, come here, Momo-chan. I'm sorry for what our stupid captain said to you. And he just walks right past Nami. Father. Father. There he goes. Momonosuke stopped right in front of Luffy. You can't see it all, and that's how the world is, Momonosuke. And he looks up to Luffy now as he's got snot coming out of his nose. Father, we're surrounded. Mother! And we see the flashback of what happened. Ready the flaming arrows. And he grabs his his kimono. Run! There must be a way out. Everyone run! Father. And we see him, Momonosuke, crying. Oh, there's Kaido. He just clenched his fist and now he's turning around. Oh, and he's pretending Kaido's in front of him. Luffy! We see flames around Kaido and everything. Your father is a foolish lord. And he's looking down at him with eyes of, I want to bring Kaido down. Or bring down Kaido. He was an enemy to my parents. He killed my mother too. I wish to grow up and become strong quickly. And avenge my father and mother. I want to protect all my retainers too. Momonosuke-sama! It's enough to know that you feel that way. Yugara got older and weepy. Shut up! But because my body's still small, I can't do that. That's why I want you to fight with me. And he bows down on his knees. I'm begging you. Please. And before he even puts his face down, Luffy grabbed it. I got it. And Momo's just like, huh? And Luffy smiles. Let's join hands. We're allies. Let me have Kaido's head, though. Oh, is Kaido going to be the first person Luffy kills? And he grabs his hand. Thank you. Thank you. And he just grabs the hand and goes to it. You're doing it wrong. You gotta grab tight, like this. Thank you. With more energy. But I am grabbing your hand. No, do this. He's right. This is how it should be. Na na na! Our leaders are bonded. This is great. Straw Hat, yeah. Don't you have to ask me first? It's cool, right? Yeah, but I'm so relieved. We have to reflect on what we were doing. We were treating him as a child, but he is the head of the Kozuki clan. We were forgetting about that and thinking we have to protect him. Even though that was too harsh on an 8-year-old, no one treats Momonosuke-sama as a whole man like Luffy dono. Uh-huh, you're right. Now I know why you guys admire him so much. And there goes Kinemon, and then Kanjuro and Raizo stand up. Luffy puts on the hat! Alright, guys, gather up! Yeah. And Kinemon picks up Momonosuke. Our objective is... And Usopp's just like... Whoa! Super... To kick Emperor Kaido's butt! Raizo did a shadow clone. We're the Ninja Pirate Mink Samurai Alliance! Yeah! And they all put their hands up. And Kinemon's holding Momonosuke. And we had Dogstorm there with Law as well doing it. That's too long. Is ninja necessary? Of course it is! Okay, okay. And Rise is just doing the shadow clone thing like this, falling downwards. And Kanjuro and Frankie are doing the super pose. And I think Brook was too. And then Momonosuke smiles. To be continued. Do, 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 do. In the early days, Dogstorm and Cat Viper set out to sea, led by Kozuki Oden. When their heroic ties to the legendary men who created an era come to light, the road to the great treasure of One Piece will be shown to the Straw Hats. On the next episode of One Piece, the legendary journey, the dog and the cat and the king of the pirates. I'm going to be the king of the pirates. Now that was a way better episode than 770. Just in my opinion, 770 did have a few scenes that were a little bit drawn out. And even though that Momonosuke walking up to Luffy and everything, and you kind of get the little flashback of what happened at Wano with Kaido and Kinemon and Kanjuro and Raizo and everything before they left, that was part of the story that was even kind of drawn out in the manga, I think it was. It was like 2 chapters of stuff that happened. But good episode in my opinion. And, yeah, just like Kinemon said, you know, they were treating him like a child. But, you know, even though he's 8-year-old, he is the leader of Wano and everything. And nobody really treats him like a man like Luffy does. And that's kind of because Luffy is a child at heart, but then he also understands a lot of stuff. And you could even see there was moments leading up to this point where he was looking out at the wrecked city of Zou and everything. And even when they were crying and everything, and when they started bringing up the fact that Oden was executed last episode, you seen his expression changed and everything. And, you know, yeah, he does want to help them because they're not free. Luffy cherishes freedom so much. And that's basically the one thing he wouldn't take away from anybody. You know, he even gave Usopp, even look at that as an example, you know. Usopp had the freedom to leave the crew if he wanted to, and so kind of did Sanji, but Luffy wants to go and see him to get the answer from him. He would rather have Sanji tell him directly than just, you know, Sanji gone one day. So, that does this for this live reaction. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you liked it, give it a like. If you disliked it, give it a dislike. Let me know why in the comments down below. Also, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this episode of One Piece, episode 771, A Vow Between Two Men, Luffy and Kozuki Momonosuke. I thought it was a really good episode, decent episode. And, yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm at like 30 subscribers. I want to get to 50 subscribers by June, and it is only January 16th right now. So, yeah, help me out by that, by subscribing. And if there's any anime or manga you guys would like to see me do live reactions to, let me know in the comments down below, or let me know on Twitter. The link will be in the description down below. It is FF Backhouse. And, yeah, I hope you guys all have a very wonderful and safe day, no matter what you guys decide to do. Like, share, favorite, subscribe once again, guys. And please don't text and drive. It's very dangerous. If you guys feel like it's that important, please pull over to the side of the road. It could save your life, my life, somebody else's life. You never know what could happen in the blink of an eye or the snap of a finger. You know, or just, shut your phone off while you're driving, or just put it on silent until you get to your destination, because texting and driving isn't worth it. It's really stupid. And that does this for this live reaction. So this is Firefist Backer signing out, saying take care, have a wonderful day once again, guys, and I'll talk to you guys later in the next live reaction. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.